The question I'm pondering these days is how fast are we going to recover inclusively from COVID-19? The last couple months, we've been isolated from society, interacting and changing many things around us. We've shifted business models from doing transactions in person to moving to a more digital platform faster than we've had to previous COVID 19. We have shifted our operational model from everybody working in the office to working from home to be able to shift during these times. What I'm concerned with is as we prepare for reentry, we're getting all these new health guidelines to allow reentry to happen safely, which is dramatically important. But what we're not thinking of is how we can re-enter the world post COVID 19 inclusively with accessibility in mind. Now, I've always said, with my disability, my cerebral palsy isn't what holds me back. It's the environment that can accommodate my disability is what holds me back. So how do we create the environment to minimize my disability? Previous to COVID-19, the world has made dramatic strides in really designing for inclusivity from the beginning. The world and the playing field was getting more even than ever before. I wasn't thought of as accessibility as an afterthought. It was really integrated so it was ready for all when they came back. I'm concerned that as we're heading out of COVID-19, we're going to become a lagger for accessibility and inclusivity. So my challenge is, and to challenge all inclusive designers as we're planning for reentry and a post-COVID-19, how do you think to make things more inclusive for all? Using me as an example, looking at the safety guidelines, we should be wearing masks and wearing gloves. With my mobility issues and dexterity, I think that's a barrier for me to re-enter. There is no way I can physically do that. And how do I wipe my chair down every time I come in and out? It's going to limit me from going out at all. Things that used to really free me from my disability, to free me from stairs, was an elevator. But they're suggesting I no longer push the buttons to use my elbow or try to manipulate a stick to do that. This is impossible. The technology exists, we can do touchless elevators. So my hope is we don't fall into that. And don't get me wrong, I'm bracing myself for, sorry Dave, our select product or select service is not accessible for you yet. Sorry Dave, under these new guidelines, we can't accommodate you yet. Sorry, stay tuned and we'll let you know when things are accessible. Sorry is not inclusive. So my urge to everybody is, as you're planning to re-enter work, as you're planning to re-enter society, let's design re-entry for inclusivity for all. Until next time.